I had this slide in the earlier video where I was showing the school projects from January to September, and that prototype on the left has been unfinished since it was at this stage. It's in this picture because I didn't need to make it any further. I had all the info I needed when it was at this stage, so I could make the dress on the right. But I still have that prototype, and my original plan was to make it a dress I can wear at home, because why not? It looks funny because it's made of old duvet covers, and the colors, well, the only point in making it was that I needed two different colors so I could separate which parts will be blue in the final dress and which ones will be made of the other fabric. But it's not totally awful, so I'm going to finish the prototype quickly to make it wearable. Here is a quick look at the actual dress. The colors probably won't show correctly in this video because of the lighting. I mean, the blue, it looks darker than it actually is. I suppose I could check if I could get better lighting somewhere else. Okay, the color looks better here, but I have no place to hang this here, so I can't show the entire thing, so I'm showing just bit of these details. Like here are the buttons, and as you can see, the lining is light gray and the fabric is fairly stiff. I think this would be better with softer fabric, but well, it's good enough once again. Here is the prototype. I'm just going to sew that zipper in place, so that's going to be the closing mechanism, and then I'm going to turn all the edges and there will be no lining, and it really is only for use at home because it's going to be quite thin, as the fabric is, well, it's fairly old and worn, so I'm not sure how long this is going to last and be usable, but it doesn't really matter because I can always just remove the zipper for later use and just scrap this entire thing. So now one side of the zipper is in place. I just put it directly here so it lays flat, because it's going to be hidden under this blue part, so it doesn't matter that it's not the neatest possible that the edge of the zipper here is visible. And then the other part, so it's going to be here, and I tried it once already, but I had to just take it off because this blue fabric, it kept going twisted and I just couldn't keep it straight. So I decided that I'll first first sew this in place, so now it stays straight. Here it's the stitching goes here in this seam and probably a bit to this side in some places, but it doesn't matter, it's not too noticeable. So now that I have done that, this should stay in place better. So I'm going to try sewing this half of the zipper here again, and hopefully it'll work better this time. Both sides of the zipper are now sewn in place, and as you can see, this is a raw edge. I'm going to leave it that way. This isn't going to be such a finished thing anyway, so that's going to be okay. And this one I'm going to turn it once, so there'll be a raw edge here as well, and we'll see what happens when I wash this first time. I may have to just clip some threads from this edge at that point, but it doesn't matter. This is not something I'm expecting to wear for a long time. I'm just curious to get this finished and see what it's going to be like, and I'll probably end up just removing the zipper at some point for some other project and not using this after that, but for now I'm going to finish this. And well, the next bits are turning this edge and then stitching here, because this collar, the inside is not fixed anywhere, so I need to stitch this, and then I need to put snap-on buttons here, one in each corner, because I was trying this on and I noticed that it's flapping, it won't stay flat against this shoulder seam on its own, so it needs a couple of snap-on buttons. And then there's this belt thing here. This end I need to do something about it, at least turn these edges, and I can't stitch it here because the zipper is underneath and can't go over that. So I'll probably just turn these edges and put a snap-on button here and here, so it'll help keep this closed so the zipper won't show. And I might need to put another snap-on button a bit higher up to where the waist actually is, just to keep this whole thing flat. And then of course there's the hem that needs turning, but I'll do that after doing this edge. I have now stitched this edge here, and the snap-on buttons are in place here and also in here. There's one side and here's the other, and I decided to stitch this part as well, but the solution to doing that was to stitch here and then stitch this separately, because it needs to be separate from this, and it's just the snap-on button is keeping it in place. Let's see what else. Oh, here I have this strip of fabric. It's cut diagonally from the same fabric as here in the armholes, and that's where this is going. It's two parts sewn together, and they are going here to this edge and the other one to that edge. So let's see, did I? Oh yes, and I turned this edge. So the last pieces to be done are the armholes, and I need to turn the hem. I haven't done that yet, but after that this should be usable. Here are pictures of the finished dress, and actually it would be nice if only I had chosen something else for those blue parts. That color doesn't go together with the other fabric, but the black and white with some red here and there, it's actually quite nice. But those blue parts, they should be, I don't know, maybe black. Oh, red. Yeah, red maybe would have been good. Now it's just strange combination, but it's nice. It feels nice, sort of comfortable. It's soft, so it's perfect for use at home. But I wouldn't go out wearing this.